you guys doing? You, uh, you on the replay. Yeah, it takes a second for this chat to load up, bruh. I wanted to see how your Saturday was going. What'd you have for dinner? What'd you eat today? Let me know in the comment section below. And when someone hops in, then we start to get into the topic. But today's topic is when did being fake become cool, bruh? And so far I ate, bruh. I ate 2 bowls of Fruity Pebbles. Not Fruity Pebbles, the chocolate ones. And then I ate croquettes. I don't know if you guys know what croquettes are. Chicken croquettes. So it's like a deep fried. This is like a Spanish dish. Epi Poo in the building. All right, guys, people are here. People are here. Ryan, I'm glad you pulled up, bruh. I got a picture of my daddy. And I got you a picture of when I was the fittest. What's good, son? How you doing over there? Today's topic is, guys, when did being fake become cool? Y'all know I'm going live every day in October. Thank you guys for pulling up. Ryan, let me show you these photos. All right, this is a picture of my daddy. All right, that's me. That's my dad. See, he used to have an afro, right? So that's how light my dad is. And then let me not be disrespectful. Let me give you the full view. So he had a slick back. I don't know if you've seen my story of my dad passing away, so that's why I'm putting him in past tense. So he passed away like 6 years ago, but it's a story behind it. You're gonna have to pull up one day when I can talk to you about it. And this is me when I was my fittest. Boy, you couldn't tell me nothing. Look at me. Whoa. Hold on, let me scoot all the way out the way. Well, let me go this way. You feel me? Look at the front. Look at the front delts. You feel me? Look at the biceps, stomach on flizzy flat. Yeah, that was me when I was my fittest. I didn't thicken up a little bit now. You look just like your mama. I don't look like my daddy. Everybody tell me I look like my dad. We're both light skinned. Okay, yes, talk to him. That was that era of when I started eating salads at work and I was training some people and they started getting mad because they stopped going to the gym and they were like, "How dare you get fit, Natalie?" I got Carmex hanging off my lip. "How dare you get fit, Natalie?" And how dare you get fit, Natalie, and not take us to the gym with you guys? So hit the like button, make sure you subscribe. Today's topic is when did become fake become so cool? Speaking of that, we're gonna dive into trolls, bro, because growing up in the era that I grew up in, it was like I don't want to say sinful to be a hater, but to just pull up and just be a troll. And what made me decide to talk about this topic was I was listening to this Nicki podcast yesterday. It's an old podcast from Pink Print 2. And she was saying, Saif said, "Baddie, I appreciate you, cool. I appreciate y'all putting him in timeout. He's been on me lately. That's true." But Nicki said that she didn't feel. We're not going to talk about Nicki, how she acting now, right? We're talking about her when Pink Print 2 came out. But she was saying that she didn't think she got the recognition that she deserved. And if you think about it, there's a whole bunch of music artists that are completely whack. They can't rap on beat. And here we have someone like Nicki Minaj, who, in my opinion, is lyrically talented. And people want to shade her. So I want to get into why being fake is considered so cool now, guys. So blow up the chat. I really thought this was Keisha Cole. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Hit that like button, subscribe ASAP, y'all heard? So back to the trolls, bruh. Like, I'm gonna be real. This week I went live one day at like 9, 10 in the morning. And I used to think when trolls came to my live, I literally thought it was kids because I realistically thought that like, what adult would want to be a troll, or how can an adult be a troll? See, me, I have too many responsibilities to be a troll. I have me electricity bill. I got me some kids. I work night shift. So what realistically has to be going on in an adult troll's mind frame from when they can pull up, right? When they can pull up to a live and hop around and say negative things, bro. There is a troll that y'all might know him because I know Epi goes live. I know Ryan, Mr. Mulatto go live. There's a troll. His name's like Tony Gloves, and he'll pull up as an adult. I'm assuming this is an adult, even though I might even put on my lives like adults only. You feel me? I'm thinking these are all adults, bruh. Comes in, I love gloves. Gloves are this, gloves are that. And I'm just like, what's going on? Why are people so comfortable being fake? Like I've always like never like understood that. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Why do y'all think people are so fake? Because my personal Minneapolis in the building, Lucifer, is in here. I appreciate you pulling up, Lucifer. Guys, I appreciate all of you guys for pulling up, man, taking the time of being with your girl this Saturday. Y'all know I don't go live that much on Saturday. Much hate from Canada. Like what makes you like that though, bruh? I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. See, a lot of people think it's cool to be fake, to be a hater, but I'm trying to say, like, I grew up in an era where that was not normal. Internet makes people hide. You can be anything you want, but why? Why do you want to hide who you are? Like I'm not going to say like 16, 17, I knew who I was, but I want to say 16, 17 when I was in school, guys, I was probably the only black woman. It was like a couple of us that wore, like I wore Abercrombie and Fitch. I wore American Eagle. I was one of those types of girls, and it was because like I was influenced. The music that I listened to, I think influenced what I dressed. But there wasn't a Hollister. Yes, there wasn't a lot of black girls who wore that. But it told me though, bro, like it's okay to be different. Like why do I want to be like everybody else? You feel me? Why? I'm not made to be for everybody. And I think that's what's going on. Main in the building. I got moderator squads in here. Social media is the culprit of most of today's problems, the downside of the internet and the informational age. I agree with you. Thy self-proclaimed wise man. I agree with you. I think why people are like this is because how many babies daddies I got? 14. Are you going to be my next baby's daddy? Let me know. Drop it in the comment section below. I want to know like why though? Like for me, I just feel like I'm so comfortable being myself. I can't be fake, bruh. I don't know. And I think that's why, because, you know, a lot of people will tell me like, Natalie, you deserve more subscribers than you have. Natalie, you deserve more likes than you have. Speaking of that, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. But I think because I'm so real, I'm that type of friend. If you ask me, Natalie, do you like this shirt? And if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. What do y'all get out of yes men? I think that's why a lot of people are the way that they are, because they don't have anybody telling them, bruh, stop. What's wrong with y'all, man? Like, don't do that. Like, y'all don't have anybody telling y'all that. Most of society is fake people. And that's why I think, golly, bruh, this chat's going, grrr. I appreciate you guys blowing it up. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, right? We are not for everyone. People are like to force into lanes they're not supposed to be in. Exactly, Mr. Mulatto. And like that's what made me realize, like that's why I like Ryan, Maine, Epi. That's why I feel like I gravitate to y'all, because I feel like y'all are real. Like it's a piece of y'all that I feel like that resonates with me, because we get on here and we say how we feel and we don't care. We turn around and go to bed tonight. It's ridiculous that a lot of people feel like they have to be fake, or why is nobody checking these weird people? Y'all know a lot of times my stories are talking about how people are fake. Main says, Nat, I went through some fake why is my hands like this, y'all? Help me. I went through some fake shit today and yesterday, and guess what? I went on my own way, and I'm a real one on Jesus sandals. I know you're a real one. That's why I mod you up the first day. I realistically modded Maine up the first day, Epi, because I know if you trusted him to be a mod on your live streams, that I can trust him. I didn't even see him work, but I just trust your judgment because I know what you stand for, Epi. But like I say that to tell you that, Sandy, thank you so much for telling people to hit the like button. Make sure you share and care. It's free. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. 20 people in here says, Epi, hit the like button. It's free. Amen. Shout out to Nat in the chat. Thank you guys. And thank you guys for pulling up for Nat Toper, where I'm going live every day in October. So if y'all can do me a favor, let me back my big lips up to keep hitting the mic. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you feeling topics like this, man. Appreciate that, man. I feel you, bro. Hey, people are fucking trip. They are, and I'm gonna tell y'all this story. I don't think if you don't look right, don't feel right, it ain't right. Amen. Yes, that's facts. But let me tell y'all this story, bro. I was telling my husband today, I be forgetting, boy. I'm starting to get old. Chris, thank you so much. My energy's on point. I try to keep it right. You feel me? Let me tell y'all this story. I think people are so fake because social media influences them to be fake, maybe consciously, maybe unconsciously. But I still think that, sister, so many people brainwashed that a lot of people are yes men. Let me tell you the story, man. When I was like in my prime working at McDonald's, bruh, there was a guy that started working there. I just told my husband this story today because I be forgetting stuff, man. But bruh liked me, and I've always stood on business. Like if your energy rubs me the wrong way, I'm just not gonna vibe with you, bro. I'm just not gonna do it. Fast forward, he attractive dude, fitness dude, into fitness, bruh. One, I later down the road, I found out he went to high school with me, but I didn't know him. He was a younger class. And fast forward, tell me how weird this is. I want y'all to tell me, scale 1 through 10, how weird this is. Like, so I'm a manager at McDonald's. Bruh's in the kitchen. I realized like something about him I didn't like. I don't know. He was very immature, very immature. So I remember he needed like cheeseburger wrapping papers one day. I gave them to him, right? And I had like started to like only talk to him if it was work related. I'm a manager, he's a crew member. I gave him these cheeseburgers one day, bruh, these papers, and bruh literally sat there and said, "Thank you, Natalie." And I just looked at him. "Thank you, Natalie." And I just looked at him. Do you know he continued to say, "Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Natalie." And I'm just looking at him like, are you serious? And then after like maybe the 15th "thank you, Natalie," he said, "Where I come from, it's polite to tell somebody you're welcome." But it was like, bruh wanted the attention that bad. He wanted the attention that 15 "thank you, Natalie's." Like, are we for real right now? Like, what is going on that no one's ever checked this man's behavior and told him, "Epi, stop it." Natalie in the building, hands to the ceiling. What is going on that no one's ever checked him? That's not how you act, boy. People are so weird. I know that y'all have heard me talk about all of the weird things that happen on my channel, but I just want to know, why is being a troll acceptable? Why is that? Why do people not check? Why do people not check people on their behavior? Why is it acceptable? A lot of people are saying that it's social media. A lot of people are saying, I think it's a whole bunch of social media. I think it's yes men. Aiden, how you doing? We're talking about, bro, I be forgetting. Why is it so many weird people going on, man? What is going on that fake has become the new cool? Natalie, HCL creatine gummies or powder. Send me some. Ryan, I'm broke right now, bro. Send me some creatine. I see the creatine gummies all the time at Amazon. Trisha, how you doing? Natalie, we got another Natalie in the building. He wanted attention, was a creep on you. Just know what. Natalie, nice to see you. Y'all can't even text it. You're welcome. I just feel like maybe it was childish of me, but I don't like to give people what they want. And I knew he knew that I had started to distance myself from him. Like, I just don't, like, I'm not a fake person, guys. I need y'all to realize that I've never been fake. I've always basically been who I am now. And if I feel like it's a fake trait to be fake and be around someone you know you don't like, and I feel like just because I happen to work at the same building with bruh doesn't mean I have to be bruh's friend. At the end of the day, me being a manager at McDonald's, My job is to run that business. And the moment I feel like you're being fake, I'm going to I'm going to cut you off and I'm just going to keep it business related. Like he needed cheeseburger wrapping papers at the end of the day. I provided that service. He needs something. He's got something internally going on to be begging for you're welcome. Come on, bro. At the end of the day, you asked for something. I provided the service. I don't have to like you at the end of the day, bro. I don't know. Yeah, that would be a perfect world. I liked everybody I encountered, but realistically, I'm not going to like everybody I encounter, and I got to protect my peace. That's what I stand on. So protecting my peace is giving you the service and skirting and backing off. Like I'm not going to act like I like you if I don't. That's what's wrong with people. I don't know. Maybe it's my personal opinion. You don't have to. I'm not made for every single body on planet Earth, bruh. Yeah, that would be a perfect world. But at the end of the day, he asked for the paper and I provided it. You as a manager, I would think you show me respect after I said thank you too. Showed you. That's what you would think. But bruh didn't say thank you out of the expectation of me saying you're welcome. Bruh said thank you multiple times, at least 15 times in a row, because bruh started to realize that I stopped having side conversations with him, bruh. That's why he said thank you multiple. Yes, Chris, he was speaking indirect. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Trolls are lame for real. Exactly. Like, how do you do that? I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine being 39 years old. Let me hop in this chat on YouTube to be a troll. Like, what's going on in your life, Brian? I'm not going to say my life is perfect. I got, financial issues going on, but not to the point where I'm going to retaliate. I hate my life. Let me go ruin somebody else's life. Guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. My name is Natalie. I am going live every day in October. I am calling it Nattober. I go live randomly some days, y'all, and y'all can definitely check all of my lives by liking, subscribing, and turning on your notification. No, I'm asking which one is better. Oh, I've only had powder. Creatine. You're not broke, you're rich spiritually. Yes, Chris, I say that all the time, but financially I'm broke. But I'm on my way to be successful. Hey, you are a beautiful woman. Thank you, Big John. Big John Big. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. Adrian, what's up, homie? They can keep the fake like some Nikes and upside down. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. Cavalier, how you doing, bro? You've been pulling up lately. Appreciate you guys pulling up on this Saturday. Y'all know it's not my realistic day, but y'all know that I'm going live every day and Saturday. Natalie in the building. I call myself Natalie. I have always been Natalie with the personality. That's how I distinguish myself from different Natalies. You're so beautiful and pretty. Thank you, guys. Smash the like button, bruh, if you don't mind. It's 22 people here, 17 people in here. Let's get these likes up. But we can talk about anything else you guys want to talk about. Y'all said it's real. I appreciate you. Do you made for me? What's that mean, bruh? I feel that mine. Yeah, I just try to be real and honest, guys. Anyone with a position of power should be responsible enough to be respectful across the board. If you're not, I am responsible enough, Quan. I mean, bruh asked me for paper, cheeseburger papers, I think to be specific. I provided that service. Like, he said thank you, and I probably, nodded my head, you feel me? But I think at the end of the day, bruh wanted more of my attention. Who in their right mind, what normal person would say thank you 15 times back to back to back to back to back? And I think he had noticed that I started to distance myself from him. Yeah, I'll start off to see who I'm cool with. And if I vibe with him, and if it seems like I vibe with him, I'm going to have side conversations. But if I don't vibe with someone, I'm not going to squeeze out like topics. And I'm not saying like in the sense of just saying you're welcome. I'm just saying I can share my personal life with you if I vibe with you. But if I feel like you're petty and you're immature and you're doing stuff for my attention, guys, I'm starting to sweat. I'm gonna distance myself from you. A lot of times you gotta protect your peace, boy. Bye, Chevalier. Have a good day. I hope I'm saying your name right, homie. Andre, how you doing? Bye, have a good day. I don't care what people think either. I literally wore my Halloween outfit once. Golly, I'm getting hot. I gotta cut my hair on, y'all. Every day for a year as a kid. Oh, stop it. Yeah, I'm at that point too where I don't. Thank you so much, Mr. Mulatto. Thank you, Ron. I'm at that point where I don't care what people think about me. Like now, at my big grown age, I've realized not everybody is made to like me. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. They want people to like them so much. Yo, let me get a sip. Come here, Phil. Let me know when you got it. You got it? Hold on. All right, you should be good. Guys, I gotta cut the air on. Hold on, give me a second. As my coworker, I can understand, but someone I have to report to is different. Quan, I respect your opinion, but to me personally, it's a little different. There's a difference between someone showing up and being a regular coworker. In a perfect world, I would get along with all of my bosses. In a perfect world, I have not gotten along with all of my bosses just from like personality conflicts. At the end of the day, your job is to do your job and go home. Your job is not to like me. At the end of the day, my job at McDonald's was to flip cheeseburgers and go home. And if I meet a friend, if I meet someone I'm cool with, that's respectful. But at the end of the day, it's not going to happen like that all the time. Bruh, only retaliating to saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, or you're welcome, you're welcome. You can see it in his eyes. A lot of times, I don't know how old you are, Quan. A lot of times, like now, it's like I'm so spiritually equipped to deal with these people. You can see in their eyes when they have, alternative motives. Bruh didn't want your welcome. Yeah, he wanted it, he craved it, but he craved it for the wrong reasons. He craved it because he wanted my attention. Plain and simple. Like, I don't know how old you are, Quan. I think I just said that, but at the end of the day, hey Noah, how you doing? At the end of the day, he wanted my attention. Not no reasonable person would say, you didn't say you're welcome. You didn't say you're welcome. You didn't say you're welcome. No normal person's going to do that. And it ties back to he realized that I wasn't giving him attention. At the end of the day, bruh, like that's an emotional issue he got going on. Mr. Mulatto, how you doing? Oh, Natalie, still be respectful. I'm about to cut this air on. Jesus loves you. He loves you too, Jesse. Jesus loves the chat. Thank you for pulling up, guys. Yeah, she is married. She is a mom. She is a 5-star chick. She puts in 40 hours on YouTube. She puts 40 hours in Amazon. Did you get louder each time he said it? Yeah, he got louder. Like I gave it to him. I'm in the kitchen. I don't know if y'all know the whole. Let me get this air, guys. Hold on. Your girl over here sweating bullets. Hold on. Thickness coming through. Thickness here. Did he get louder? Yeah, he got louder. His face looked more perplexed. That's what told me that it was an alternative motive behind it. And I think he was even going around asking crew members, why don't Natalie, mess with me no more? And it's because like the immaturity, bruh. I don't know. I don't feel like, and I'm dealing with something like that now. We're not going to go into it, but I'm dealing with something like there's somebody who violates my boundaries at my job. And like, I'm not going to be trapped, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours in a workplace where someone's disrespecting me. James pulled up. Thank you so much for the super chat, James. I appreciate you, fam. Let me see what you said. I know you showing support. What's up, sis? Let's go. Chats and mods on decks. I appreciate you, man. Can the thickums be reasoned with? What does that mean? No, I'm not thick. I just say it just because I like the attention. Is that what you mean? James, thank you for pulling up and showing support, man. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Yeah, he got louder every time he said it. Would you rather eat burgers or pizza for the rest of your life? Oh, man. Depends. Is it like the same burger and the same topping pizza? If it's the same burger, like dressed every single day, that's going to get old. But if I can have different flavored pizzas, I think it'll spice it up. You feel me? Would you rather eat burgers? Enjoy the live, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. On the way to 6K. I work with some fake ass teachers that be talking behind my back. So I don't speak to her. And she get mad. Exactly. That's how people are, bro. When you call them out and they realize that, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna like make it as pretty much about me as I can. I am not going to be trapped somewhere where I don't want to be, work, right? And put up with someone's unnecessary behavior. At the end of the day, your job is to do your job and go home. It doesn't matter if someone likes you or not. If you're doing your job, like, yeah, in a perfect world, everybody would like you. But at the end of the day, I'm not there to make friends, bruh. You think my electricity bill cares how many friends I made that day? My electricity bills don't care. They just want it. If I vibe with you and it vibed out, yes, that would be understandable. But we live in a time and place where we're not going to bind with everybody's personalities. But yeah, they get mad when you like call them out on it. Like I had a lady, I talked about it a couple times ago, that she kept fiending for my attention, bruh. To the point where I started to ignore her. And they realize when you ignore them, bro. They're not dumb. They realize you don't ignore them. But I'm not going to be trapped at a place where I don't like you and be forced to talk to someone. I don't know, man. That's probably me being real. Thank you so much, Wes Jason. You said I look good. It looks like you're from UK in the building. You good, Phil? I'm doing my job. Do your due diligence, Epi. Brooklyn in the building. How you doing over there? Mr. Mulatto said facts. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a little different. Much love from USA. USA in the building. You didn't say you're welcome. I didn't say you're welcome because I knew he wanted it, bruh. She's married. Be respectful. Thank you so much, man. Ken Thickhamsby, we talked about that. James in the building. James always come up showing out for your girl one time, guys. Let me know where everybody's from. Drop it in the chat below. Let me know if I'm wrong for ignoring bruh that wanted me to speak to him when I cut him off. Y'all can let me know. I mean, I'm not right about everything. I don't think I'm right about everything, but I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm the only person that can protect my peace. I'm 30 and you're not going to get along all the time, but I'm saying your welcome goes a long way. Thank you. You should always try to be the bigger than whatever. I feel what you're saying. This happened when I was like 22. But I feel like at the end of the day, he asked for a service and I provided it. So thank you and you're welcome is not really even needed. You know, like when my husband cooks dinner for me and I tell him thank you, he'll tell me not to say thank you. I mean, not to say that I'm not going to say thank you, but I just feel like he knows that I appreciate it. So therefore, he's telling me I don't have to say it. So same thing. He asked for a service and I provided it. So at the end of the day, does it really matter if I say you're welcome, especially when I know you're craving it? Now, if you have pure intentions behind your welcome, then I can understand. But you didn't have pure intentions behind it. And that's why he acted out. I don't know, bruh, if you've ever dealt with people, Quan, that purely wanted your attention. I don't know if you've ever dealt with it, but like I know just from experience in life that a lot of people just crave your attention and act out and act like big grown adults, like little kids just to get it. And I've realized that's where a lot of my boundaries have started. My whole entire life, people acting out to get my attention. And I'm not saying that like I'm all that in a bag of chips, but I just think a lot of people act out to get my attention. And it was his intentions behind it. He didn't want your welcome at the end of the day. He wanted me just to speak to him. That's what he wanted. Hey Natalie, hey Chad, hey Monique, how you doing? Appreciate you. Andre said facts. Monique, thank you for pulling up, guys. Let's get those likes up, trolls. Yes, everybody, get the likes up. Noah, how you doing? Texas in the building. Ohio in the building. Georgia in the building. I think I've been to all of those places. Texas, Ohio, and Georgia. Y'all see my hat, Tampa Bay. So I'm in Tampa at the moment. You look like Nicki. It's a compliment. You are more beautiful. Thank you. Sometimes people tell me I look like Nicki. Sometimes people tell me I look like Cardi B. I think I'm a mixture of both. Nicki B. And mind, hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. What else y'all want to talk about? We can have open discussions, man. I just wanted to talk about That was my bread and butter of the live, that I think people are weird. I think trolls be trolling. I think, and this came from Nikki's podcast, not here lately, because you know my girl's off her rocker lately. Shout out to Nikki though, I love her, but this is really, it brought up this conversation of why are trolls accepted. What about South Carolina? Have I been to South Carolina? I probably passed through to go to North Carolina because I went to Myrtle Beach. A person's intention should never be determined who you are. I get what you're saying, but you just said what you didn't tell him. You're welcome because that's what he wanted. That's kind of childish. Quan, once again, I was 21 when this issue occurred. But I think realistically, and you say you understand where I'm coming from, realistically, at the end of the day, if anybody's intentions are pure, you're going to get a pure, kind answer from me, right? I'm gonna speak authentically, and I'm gonna come from the heart. But I know when I feel like you have alternative motives and you're just wanting my attention, these are called energy vampires, bruh. I'm not gonna give you my energy. Like if let's say we wasn't beefing, let's say we didn't fall out, right? An emotional response isn't for the workplace, but never, he responded emotionally first by keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Usually when I pop off on someone, I don't just go up to someone and pop off on them. There's usually a cause to the effect. If he would have said thank you one time, and not expected it, but he expected it, he expected me to speak to him. That's where you draw the line. When you have expectations of someone to do something, me being who I am, I'm not going to feed into the trap. Hey, Sideways, back in the day, had girl loving the fresh content. Keep it up. Genuinely inspiring to see the growth. I had a quick question though. Bro, you on that bull? Why you come in like giving me a compliment sandwich? You come off acting like you genuinely a supporter, but I'm glad you're here because we're talking about trolls today, bruh. But guys, tap that like button. Emotional response isn't for the workplace. I feel what you're saying, but like I said earlier, I was younger. I was young. I became a manager at like 19. This happened when I was 21, but I also feel like there's a cause to the effect to anything. If bruh would have just said thank you like a normal person, I definitely would have just said you're welcome. I definitely would have said you're welcome. But when you go in with expectations, are you not even going to address that? I mean, I can understand you want to like judge me because I'm putting my life on Front Street, but are we not going to evaluate the situation? Under what situations, under what kind of, you feel me? Is it okay for someone to keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you? Is that not a mental disorder? Because where I come from, you look mentally challenged by sitting there and expecting me to say thank you, especially if weeks prior you're going around and asking crew members, hey, is Natalie talking to me? Why is Natalie not talking to me? Did I do something to make Natalie mad? Like, come on, man. Like, are we not going to talk about that? I guess we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about how I chose to handle the situation. And a lot of times, you being quiet is you handling the situation. If I would have said thank you, he would have got what he wanted, and then what? You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we talking about how trolls don't have a life and they pull up. Stop yelling, ho. I told you I'm not no ho no more, y'all. I used to be one, but I'm not one no more. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I am well. First time watching. You are natural beauty. Have a good day. Thank you, Linda. Linda, you always come up saying that. I think last time you were in here, you told me you had natural beauty. I appreciate it, though. Showing out for your girl one time. Epi, I see you showing out. Maine, I see you showing out. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Quan, at the end of the day, bruh. I'm just talking about me and how I can handle me. I can handle me by being the bigger person and not responding. You feel me? How you guys doing? But we can have open conversations. That was pretty much all I had about the trolls. If you guys have anything else, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Make sure you're respectful. Like my mod said, I am a mom. I am. Sarah in the building, hands to the ceiling. We do appreciate your feedback, Quan. We do. like customer service. We do appreciate your feedback, and I like to see other people's perspectives. But Sarah in the live, hands up to the sky. What else you got for me today? Hope you guys are enjoying Vlogtober, because I am extremely tired. I've been going live every day. I showed a screenshot of my past couple lives, bro. I've gone live for like 2 hours on work days. Your girl is extremely tired. I don't know if you guys pulled up. I dropped a video yesterday, a little short little snack for y'all, talking about when I went to Five Guys, and I've never been to Five Guys before, and I hope you guys pull up and watched it, because it's a funny situation. I didn't know Five Guys didn't have a drive-through, bruh. I spent like 5 minutes driving around like, where's the drive-through? I don't feel like getting out. I'm tired. I worked last night, and they didn't have one. So the struggle out here in these streets. Sarah, my love. Sarah's my sister. I chimed in on your live this morning. Oh, yes. Sarah's trying to go live every day. Y'all pull up to her channel. Pull up to Maine's channel. Pull up to Epi's channel. These are also content creators. God bless you, precious ladies are in big demand. Talk to them. Your eyes are so beautiful. I appreciate you guys. Guys, I put work. Y'all can't see my eyeliner. Shh, I'm bugging. You guys can't see my eyelashes, but I use eyelashes. I put them in my description. If you guys are interested in what eyelashes I use, check my bio. If you're interested in the mic I use, check my bio. One more thing, because every time I hop on here, someone's like, your teeth are so white. How do you get your teeth white? The toothpaste I use is inside my bio. So guys, pull up to that bio if you're trying to get the mic, if you're trying to get the eyelashes, if you're trying to get the toothpaste. Open questions, Georgie, yes. Life 32323 man. Pull what's going on, guys? Yeah, open questions, but be respectful. Don't be in here on the bull, man, because I don't have time. I'm 40. Damn near 40. I don't have time for like stand up, twerk. How many babies daddies you got? I don't got time for all that. Let's be real. Like, can we be philosophical? Because I did turn off on my settings. I turned off no kids allowed. So if y'all want to pull up and act like, you feel me, a kid, it's time to get out. I'm going to be all the way honest with you, because my kid, she's in the room right now. I didn't bring her out here on this live. So let's be real. Let's be philosophical. See, Heath, let's be for real, bruh. Do you agree with Trump? I don't talk politics because everybody acts out of emotion. So I don't really discuss politics. I don't talk like spiritual beliefs. Proud to be a simp in the building. Thank you for reaching back out to me, emailing me, bruh. I appreciate you. Baking soda is good for your teeth. You know, like, let me tell y'all a story. I don't know how true this story is, though. Speaking of baking soda. So I was using baking soda one day, but I think this dentist office got me on. It was like one of those in and out. I don't know. Maybe it's just a Florida thing. Epi might know what I'm talking about. But, boy, so I have I had been using baking soda. My tooth started hurting. Excruciating pain, boy. When I say excruciating pain, I woke up one day, my tooth was on 10 million zillion, but it had been hurting the day before. And I had taken my daughter to the movies with her boyfriend. Bruh, it was like my tooth pain came out of nowhere. And I'm sitting in the back of the theaters. Like, I don't know if it's like this universal now, but here in Florida, it wasn't like this in Kentucky. You have assigned seats in the movie theater. Like, when you come in, you got to pick where you're sitting. I'm not used to that. Fast forward. The only seats they had available were in the very back of the movie theater. And my tooth was hurting so bad. It felt like, because you're back there with all the bass, right? It felt like when that kicked in, my tooth was like, I told my husband this, and he was like, oh my God, I can feel the pain. So anyway, fast forward. Yeah, no, I don't play by my teeth. When I went to the dentist, boy, it was one of these pull up, no PPO insurance accepting dentists. So they took like $150 flat. And I was like, they were like, what's wrong? I'm like, bruh, I can hear the vibration of the bass from this movie theater in my teeth. Fast forward, he's like, let me do an x-ray to find out what's going on. And he was like, oh, I don't see anything. I don't see anything on the x-ray. And then he was like, I was like, well, I've been using baking soda. And he tried to tell me that, this is a long story to explain why, huh? He was like, baking soda isn't really good for your teeth. He was like, it could have caused your tooth to hurt like that. But fast forward, they took my 160. I drove to this dentist in pain, boy. I don't even know how. It was like through the grace of God that I made it to this dentist, because it was like 30 minutes away. This was on a Saturday. So my primary dentist was closed, bruh. So I remember going and driving in so much pain, and it just felt like I hit every stoplight on the way to the dentist. It was like trains came. It was like the hugest delay to get to this dentist, bruh. So finally, when he took the x-ray, he was like, oh, well, I think you may have fractured one of your teeth. So basically, they took 160, 150, 160 to tell me some bull. And I was like, well, can you give me some pain medication? I'm not even a junkie, bruh. I've never took pain medication. And he was like, oh, well, I can't see anything to determine that. When I tell you these dentists made a quick 150, 160 off of me, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. Have you ever had a tooth pain like that, bro? Is it just me? Is it just me? Do I like Charleston White? I think he's all right. Caleb says, you gay. What does that mean? Have fun. Thank you, Life, you too. I need all 23 of y'all to hit that like button real fast. You heard? Natalie is dope. Thank you, Ryan. Uppy, yes, man, I see you. She is very happy. Who's very happy? What's that mean, Murna? Is Zutnu? People just, they're gay. They're projecting. What does that mean, bro? I wear a hat. I wear a trucker hat. It means I'm gay. Thank you, Jorge. I appreciate you. Welcome to the live. Hit the like button. If you like what you hear, guys, definitely subscribe. I'm on the road to 6K. Appreciate it if you guys, you feel me? Join my journey of doing that. Yes, I definitely had a horrible tooth pain before. Nothing to play with. Nothing. Bro, it was like every time that bass hit with that in the movie theater, I literally had to leave. I literally had to leave the movie theater and get some oral gel. It was treacherous, boy. Came out of nowhere. Why does someone who keeps getting kicked out come in here saying stupid stuff, boy? This world is, I don't get it. I don't understand people's mind frames. Who remember using a string tied your teeth? Yeah, I remember that. Tying a string to your tooth and then shutting the door and yanking it out. I had a couple of my teeth my parents do that to me. I remember. Do y'all remember that? Can you please have my name? Tyler, please. Say it or have it. Which one you want me to do? What else you guys got for me? My favorite Woo song is Ice Water. Man, I got to try to stay with the water, bruh. I'm not familiar with that song. Say my name, I sub. Karen, how you doing, bruh? Do you know about Project Esther? I think that sounds familiar. What is that? Let me know. Elaborate on the chat below, guys. What else y'all got, man? Because if y'all not going to I ain't going to bro. Not a Wu-Tang song. Yeah, I try to drink the water, man. I used to wake up and immediately drink coffee. Don't get me wrong, I still drink coffee relatively fast after waking up, but now I drink water. I can't watch movies at the theater anymore. Whatever they did to the screen gives me headaches. Really? Yeah, it was like the last movie I went to go see at the theater was Jurassic Park. It's not new anymore, but that movie was really good. It's the sequel to Project 2025. I don't know what that is. Shout out from Northern Cali in the building, hands to the ceiling. I can't watch movies anymore. Not the Wu-Tang song. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys, man. I'm still kind of tired. I got like 5 hours of sleep. Um, I dropped a short today, y'all. If y'all have time, pull up and watch it. Talking about my best friend when when I was in my 20s. I was 21. I was legal. She told me to try beer and told me it tastes like Sprite. So definitely pull up to see my reaction. It did not taste like Sprite. Y'all got anything else though? I ain't trying to drag y'all's day out. I appreciate y'all pulling up this Saturday. Girl, running out of stuff to talk about going live every day. Boy, I didn't think this through. I didn't think this through. Lloyd, how you doing? I had someone who told me, boy, I'm trying to see if he's in here. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Bro was like harassing me, like, Natalie, are you going to go live? I've been waiting. And I think when I do my community post, I'm going to start putting the date on my community post. But I guess you don't realize when I posted it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But anywho, a couple posts he's been like, are you going live for real today? Because I guess he seen me saying I'm going live at 4 p.m., but then maybe I go live at 9 a.m. or something because it's like a day late. But Brad told me he was going to pull up. He was like, are you really going live? Are you really going live today? And I was like, yeah. 4 o'clock, be there. I'm going to be there. And I don't know if he's in here or not. So if he's in here, let me know. Jurassic Park, John Williams does the movie scores. And he did Batman, Spider-Man, Jaws. He did them all basically. Very good. Oh, yeah. What I really liked about Jurassic Park to me is that I think it hit on all of my emotions. Like I've told you guys, like sometimes I watch movies even though I'm a thug and I get really emotional, but it made me like parts of the movie made me really happy. Parts of the movie made me like really sad. Parts of the movie had me like anxious, like what's going to happen. So I think Steven Spielberg directed that movie, but he did a really good job of like emotionally roller coaster in the movie. Chris, how you doing? What do you got plans for tonight? I'm gonna be taxi. My daughter wants to go to the skating ring. I'm off tonight, thank God, but I'm really not off because my husband's here. So, run her to the skating ring. I don't know what we're cooking. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. I got mad content for real, Epi. You went to the beach this morning? Okay, talk to him. Share the channel, guys. Like the channel. I don't know what that says. Laney, where's that from, homie? Shout out to your flag. Keep hitting the like button, guys. Yeah, keep subscribing. Chris, thank you so much for the floating hearts. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. But yeah, that's all I really had about trolls, bro. I just don't understand how people can be fake. Denza, if you haven't seen it yet, you should see the new Denzel Washington with Spike Key. Oh, yeah, I want to see that's on Apple TV. Is that what ASAP too? It's got ASAP in it. The latest movie I really seen on TV was really good. I know I'm late to the party, but it was what is it called? It has Michael B. Jordan in it. It got a whole bunch of hype. See, I'm really weird, bro. I talked about it in my latest video. Like, I don't really like stuff people hype up. When they hype it up, it makes me like, skirt, I ain't gonna pull up yet. Skirt, I ain't gonna pull up yet. Yeah, I'm married. Yep, I'm married. Drop it like a hot girl, shake that for the like. Why I gotta do all that to get a like? That's why I sit down when I do my videos, because Caribbean's in the building, because I don't come on, man. I'm not going to do all that for no like. This is not OnlyFans. Now, if it was OnlyFans, play it, please. What's that talking? What are you talking about? Someone's commenting on something, bro. What's that movie with Michael B. Jordan? That's really good. Better get into fasting. Man, I don't know. You know what? Like, I ain't going to lie. Back in the day when I was on my fitness journey, y'all didn't see it. When I was like really like right here in my life, I was fasting and everything. But now I feel like I can't really fast anymore, because like when I fast, I think I drop so much weight. And look how skinny my face is there, bruh. You see me? I look like I'm on that pack. So when I fast, I can't, because you drop weight fast, right? It shrinks my face till I look like I'm You feel me? So I don't like that look, but I was doing fasting for a long period of time. So, but yeah, that was like one of my top two or three best body shapes. But I was fasting. Obviously, I was working out. I was fasting for like, I want to say 36 hours. So, I am being respectful. Okay, thank you, Chris, for being respectful. I fast real fast. Yeah, I fast real fast too. I fast real fast too. My face, like it always shows up in my face immediately. Thank you, Chris, so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being respectful, Chris. Um, yeah, so I can't fast like that, bro. Like if it didn't make it look like I was off that stuff, if it didn't look like I was off that pack, I would continue doing it. But I drop fast, weight really fast in my feet. Do I have this picture on here, bro? Let me check, guys. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Cause your girl used to be, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a thick'em snick'ems. You feel me? I don't know if I still have this picture, man. But I'm looking. Bear with me, guys. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Maybe it's not gonna be worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth the wait. But yeah, I used to have these more defined cheekbones. Maybe it's on my iPad. Let me see, guys. And like when I started fasting, I lost all the cheekbones in my face, boy. Like, and I can't get them back. And I get it. Like that's a part of age also. But dang, bro, I wish I had it. I wish I had it. I don't have it. Next time I pull up, I make sure I have it for y'all. Thank you, Chris, for subbing, bruh. And thank you for sending all the hearts. I'm sorry, the gifts. Um, Real recognize real. Amen. I try to be real, bro. I hope y'all see it, bro. You look good. Oh, that's old, bro. I don't look like that no more. I don't look like that no more, bro. I was kind of skinny too. I think I was like 180 there. Now I'm over 180. Just smile more. What do you mean? I always smile. What are y'all talking about? Actually, fasting makes you physically stronger. I feel that, but like, I don't want to look like my cheeks are sunken in. Like I drop weight in my fast. I drop weight in my face really fast. So for me, I look like I'm on, illegal substances whenever I do fast. So to me, I can't really do it because I drop weight in my face really fast. Chris, thanks for make sure you turn the notifications on. Thank you so much, Maine. I thought that was Nicki Minaj. Thank you. I like Nicki Minaj. Life, what's up, bro? The last 20 comments, you done some emojis and eye emojis. What's up? If y'all don't have anything else for me, I'm gonna dip out. I realized me going live that I really feed off of the chat. So if the chat's not chatting, y'all know I'm tired. So what do y'all think we should talk about tomorrow? Let me know. You still look good. Thank you. I still try to stay like fit, but like it's really hard, bruh. See, during this time frame, I was just making shorts on YouTube, right? I was just making shorts. So I wasn't like really fully committed. It's really hard for me to fully commit to working out like I want to and fully commit to YouTube like I want to, having a full-time job. It's really, really hard. And a lot of the times I would be like, well, the days now my mind frame is if I don't work out, I mean, if I don't post a video, if I don't post a short, because I don't know if y'all know, it's a lot of work that goes into these shorts, these lives, these I'm gonna read the chat. Guys, give me a second. If I don't finish my sentence, I'm gonna forget what I'm saying, and I'm already starting to forget. If I don't, like, a lot of work goes into these lives, these videos, the edits. So I used to say, like, the days that I don't, post on YouTube, I'm gonna work out and have like a alternate schedule. But like, I'm so focused on YouTube right now. So that was when I wasn't really focused on YouTube. But thank you, Vic. I appreciate you. Hi, I'm Cicely. I'm watching you from South Africa. What up? South Africa in the building. Hands to the ceiling. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? You mentioned losing weight is your fave first. Face first. I'm the same way. Yeah. Like when I start losing weight, I lose it in my, that area right there by my phone, and then I lose it in my face. So, um, yeah, you are the short queen. I try to like keep my channel thumping. I feel like the more I'm in that algorithm, it helps me get my goal. And it's like, I don't want to say I'm neglecting my health, but there was a time when the gym came first, you feel me? But that's when I didn't have YouTube. It's really hard to do 40 hours on YouTube, 40 hours at Amazon, 40 hours in the gym, like be a wife, be a mom. That's really, really hard. So it's like you have to pick sacrifices. You feel what I'm saying? Especially because it's like, I want to leave Amazon, bruh. I want to leave Amazon. That is like my lifelong mission. So it's like, I want to do everything in my power to leave Amazon. So that means go hard on YouTube. But it's like, also like, damn, bro, you picking up some weight, Natalie. You got to slim down, cuh. So it's like, I have to balance. And then I don't get that much sleep from being on night shift. So literally, it's like a big yo-yo, bro. I'm not going to be on here complaining. I know you can do anything you put your mind into, but it's just like, it's really hard when you're doing 40 hours across the board, and then whatever little bit of time you got left over, of course you have family and they want to spend time with you. So it's a struggle. Been training over 40 years now. Okay. Has been. Yeah, it's a lifelong journey. Like I don't have a picture, but I used to be like, I know I used to work at McDonald's. So when you work at McDonald's, at least where I come from, I'm gonna show you a picture. Give me a second. Don't dip out now. But like my husband even told me, like, girl, you used to be more thickums snickums, and I didn't see it. And I went back and looked at this picture the other day, and I was like, oh, I was a little thicky. I was a thickie, but I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So I've came a long way, but it's like, and I know I don't want to go back to being, a thickums snickums, but if I can find the picture, bruh. If I can find the picture, and I'm trying to avoid not sending out some pictures too, boy, but you playing with me right now, bro, because I can't find it, man. And I'm strolling. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I know this is not an interesting story. Me used to be thick, but here we go. Like y'all can see right here, like that was me when I was like working at McDonald's. You see how thick my face was, boy? We talking Big Macs every day. My number one meal I would go to would be like the 2 cheeseburger combo meal. Yeah, I need to learn more about these shorts. I'm gonna tell you my action plan, man, on YouTube. If you care, Sarah, the shorts are the bomb for real. They get you more views. Yes, tell your husband that he stole my soulmate. Boy, he would beat the brakes off of me if I went in there and said, "Baby, somebody on YouTube Live told me that you stole me from him. You're a great person." Thank you, Luke. I appreciate it. Stand up. Send a super chat, and I got you. Hello, beloved. How are you doing today? 40 in the building. God loves you, Luke, man. Thank you. He loves you, and he loves the chat, too. He don't just love me. God loves the whole entire world. Amen. I'm still cleaning my dirty house. I did dishes and stuff earlier, Uppy. Listen, I understand. I understand that for real. Stand up, please. Nah, man, I don't get on here to satisfy y'all's theory of me, bruh. Don't trust in your own goodness, but hold on to faith, the sinless blood of Jesus Christ against your sin natures and against invisible demons. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, Freddie. Chris, thank you so much, homie, for keep sending the stickers. I appreciate you. Having a YouTube channel requires time and energy for real, and especially like if you're trying to, I understand that YouTube is not everybody's cup of tea. Like people have different reasons why they're on here, right? Screw the haters, keep going no matter what they say. Amen. Yeah. For a fact. And narcissism. What do you mean by that? You okay? You're so awesome. You look fine. Thank you. Hear me out. TJ, what do you want me to hear, bruh? But my goal on YouTube is that I want to like, all right, Sarah, if you're still here, bro, I hope you're here because I'm rambling. When I first started YouTube, yeah, I was like, bro, I want to be on there because I think, to me, my life is interesting. Those who've been here for a minute, y'all already know. We just talked about a story of a man that repeatedly asked me to tell him thank you. To me, that's not normal. I've had, roommates key my door. I've had, women sit on my lap. So to me, when I first started YouTube, I said, bro, my life's not normal. I want to start a channel. But I realistically didn't know what I wanted to do because there's really not a lot of people, in my opinion. I don't run across them often that has a channel like mine. So anyway, when I started to find my lane, I realistically only came on YouTube, which is, poking my head in the water. And I wasn't satisfied with the money I was getting on YouTube. Boy, I'm just realizing, guys, we got $20 today, 145 rubies. Don't know what that equals. 53 likes and 12 people. I appreciate you guys being in here for real, for real. There's no Natalie without y'all, and I'm being for real, for real. So anyway, long story short, when I realized, like, bruh, I want more money on YouTube, like I got a whole monetized channel and I'm not really doing anything with it, but I didn't really know my path. And it was because, like, a lot of my jobs I would like dedicate, and I'm not saying this to sound like I'm arrogant, but I know I'm a hard worker. We touched on this the other day. Like, I would literally see myself running circles around people, bruh. Like, and I would wonder and question, why are they not working as hard as me? We're talking about even McDonald's. We're talking Amazon. We're talking about every job I've had. So I think realistically, like, God showed me that to say that I am capable of working harder than anybody. So I left McDonald's as a manager, as a salary manager. I had like little knick-knack jobs. Wound up getting a job at Amazon. Wound up doing, I say I did, Herbalife part-time, but really it wasn't part-time because I was literally doing still like, like 30 hours a week at at Herbalife, 40 hours a week at Amazon. And I was still like dabbling and doing shorts and stuff. So when I became when I started working at Herbalife, we started to, they had a leadership board. I started to realize, like, when you work for Herbalife, you literally got to sell products to people. I became one of the top sellers. Never sold product before. It's like I'm pushing that weight, right? I never sold product before, but I always felt like I had a personality. So I think how I would approach people on the streets to sell the product made me develop, or made me realize, I feel like God takes you through certain things to make you realize that, what you're capable of doing. Like, I think if I didn't work at Herbalife, I wouldn't know to do YouTube, try to go for YouTube full time. Because you got to think, someone with that work ethic of, I outwork people, and someone with that work ethic of top seller that never sold anything, if you combine those two together, and it made me realize, bruh, I'm going to quit Herbalife because it's a long story, but they rack off of your benefits. So, I had a supervisor over me. Whatever points I got basically fueled him, helped him out. So I realized, like, what if I took this, mentality of me working really hard and me being my own boss and put that into my YouTube channel? So my first like 2 years of YouTube, I started, like I said, I wasn't even for real. Like, yeah, I got monetized off of shorts, whatever, but I wasn't like serious. You feel me? I would probably make a short a day. To me, it wasn't really what I wanted the short to be. Now looking back, like, now I critique, I don't want to say content creators, but now I despise people who really don't have purpose behind their content. Like, if I'm watching a Facebook friend who's dabbling into content and there's really no message behind it, it irritates me. Fast forward, I started to like develop my craft. And like I said this the other day, but it took me forever just to even go live on YouTube. Y'all know me now, and I'm on here every day this month. But now, like, I didn't know what to talk about. So I think me investing that into me, my goal is to have my own brand, to have brand deals, to have, financially. Guys, I'm going to stroll down. I'm sorry. Like, if I stroll down while I'm talking, I promise you, I'm going to mix what y'all saying into my story, like very ADHD. But I appreciate y'all being here and being patient. But yeah, I just felt like, bro, if I invest 100% of me into me, like I've had, management opportunities at McDonald's. I mean, not McDonald's, Amazon. I turned them down because I feel like realistically, yeah, that's short term money. If I invest me into me, bro, that's something fierce because my work ethic's there, my passion is there. Nobody's gonna be more me than me for me. You feel me? Like who's gonna help me get more money than me? So the moment that clicked in my head, obviously I neglected my top body. You feel me? Obviously I oh shit, don't be looking at that pay. That's not my real pay, y'all. I invested into my top body and I neglected my body to pursue my dream. Like my dream is to have a YouTube, and I get it. It ain't going to make sense to a lot of people. Like when I was telling my husband, he like, girl, you off that pack. What's wrong with you? Like you can't retire off of YouTube. But I feel like if I have brand deals, like I have my own ebook, which I do have an ebook out, How to Develop Confidence, guys. Make sure you check the description box to cop it. But if I invest me into me, boy, I'm gonna go harder for me than I'm gonna go for Amazon. So if anybody's trying to start a channel or if anybody like, I need help or whatever, I say that story, invest you into you. If you feel like YouTube's your outlet, bro, you got to believe in yourself 1,000%. You can't listen to what other people say. Like I tell some people, this is my passion and they laugh at me and that's cool. I'm like, it's my passion. Like my passion doesn't have to be your passion. You feel me? Just because I feel like I'm good at talking to people. If I feel like people gravitate to my lives because of whatever you guys see in me, I'm gonna capitalize off of that to where I don't have to go to Amazon. Like I've been on this shift for 5 years, and I swear I'm gonna get into this chat. I hate it. They turned down. I tried to go to day shift twice. They kept declining it. Why do you think? Because they know I'm a hard worker, and that's why now I don't even give Amazon 100% of me. I go to Amazon and give them like good 65 to 70%. I used to go to Amazon and go so hard, y'all, because it's like, I don't know, bro. I like pushing myself to my limits, meaning like the pack rate for Amazon's like 300 packages per hour. They have a requirement, you feel me? And I would say like, oh, let me see if I can get 400. And I would get 400. I would get 450. They would say, oh, the top packer of the hour is Natalie. But I realized, bro, why am I going so hard for these people? They don't care about me. What if I invest that 450 pack rate into my YouTube channel? What can possibly happen? And I don't know if you guys are following my journey, but I literally like went from, and it's not like to say I'm not bragging. It's astonishing to me that anything you put your mind to, you can do it. I literally went from, I don't want to say I attracted at least 500 subscribers within like a 3 to 4 week period of time. And it's because I feel like I go so hard. You feel me? So sometimes, yeah, it seems delusional. Like I'm gonna say is that I'm really gonna check the chat, bro. I'm done for real. I'm done after this. But I was telling my husband yesterday, because he sees my vision now, because now he sees that cheddar coming in. But I was telling him yesterday, like, I'm like, bro, I'm so tired from going live every day. And he was like, oh, take the day off. But the thing is, like, I'm pushing myself to my limits. I made a pact with myself that I'm going to go live every single day this month while working. You know, it's really hard, but I'm going to continue doing it because I feel like I can do it. And he was like, well, you need to take off, Natalie, and mental health. And I said, bro, I already said it. I said, like, these other YouTubers are doing Vlogtober and whatever they're doing. I'm going to go live because I said it. And there's some people who really expect me to go live. I mean, not like it's delusional, but there's people who check in like, where you at, Natalie? You thought you were going live? You know what I'm saying? So I just like to keep my word. And I feel like me going live every single day, bruh, I'm attracting at least 30. Let me not do 30. At least 17 to 40 subscribers each live. And keep in mind, I'm going live. I've been live the last 4 days. So 17 to 40 subscribers. And not only that, I forgot where I was going. I told you I got ADHD, but let me check the chat. Jesus Christ saved me. Yeah, he saved me too, TJ. I don't say that stuff. Don't know what that means. McDonald's is my favorite when I worked there. I love McDonald's, man. I love McDonald's because I like to problem solve. I like to fix things. And I love being a salary manager, but I would love to go in and see. And like even to this day, if I go to McDonald's for my kids or whatever, I can go in and boom, the drive-thru's not moving because of this. I like to do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm a control freak at the end of the day. Meet at the altar. Don't know what that means, but I have to stop eating McDonald's. Yeah, I eat it every once in a while. Marcus, thank you. That hat's fire. Thank you. My husband got it for me. You are a very relatable host. Thank you, Sassy. Hope you're still here because I know I dabbled a little bit. Bro, what did someone say? I'm about. I don't know. I don't know what they're saying, boy. I got a notification from my messages. You are absolutely relatable. Thank you so much, man. Tap that screen twice. Be twice as nice. She's doing Nattober, so chime in. Yes, Nattober. Team Money in the building. Amazon stock. Yeah, I still got money in Amazon stock. I hate a job. I don't care if my fridge has only just a bulb light. I don't like working. I don't like working either. No, I'm married. I don't like working either, but I just feel like realistically, yeah, I'm making a decent amount of money on Amazon. What am I saying? I make a decent amount of money on YouTube, but it's not enough for me to support. I wanted to at least support my Amazon income before I make it full time. You know what I'm saying? I live in Tampa. So cost of living out here is ridiculous. I would love to just say, you know what? God, take the will. I know you got me. Maybe that's me not fully trusting in it, but I have a husband. So you feel me? He would beat the brakes off of me if I just quit. You know what I'm saying? Do you know Stray Kids, the K-pop group? No, I don't know who they are. Amazon once delivered my package to the other Terrence. You lying. What's in the boss? My boss took my mop water and threw it on the floor and said, "This is how I'm supposed to mop the floor." I told her to kiss my ass. Hey, we be aggressive. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be so. I really think life 2-3 man. How you doing, fam? I used to be an aggressive boss, man. I would wonder why people didn't like me, but it's like I don't want to say sometimes people do it to themselves. I don't know. I think maybe it's because I'm a control freak. And I wasn't trying to be mean. The way I seen it is, Maine, is that, you know, like back then, I don't know if they still have it because it's been years since I worked at McDonald's, but we had Mystery Shop. And Mystery Shop is when an anonymous customer comes through the drive-thru and rates, you know, how fast the service is, how friendly people are, the quality of the food. You feel me? So then they come inside and place the order. So it's the same thing. The one, how you doing, fam? And during that time, I would be so serious. I would be like, all right, guys, you're going to have to stay in place. Don't leave. Don't wonder. Greet people when they walk in. It's because, you know, that Mystery Shop service reflects you. And I just told how, to me, I don't know what it is. I just have an extremely hard work ethic that I didn't want. I felt like if I got a bad Mystery Shop rating, that would reflect me as a manager. And I still feel that way. So, you know, a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, I said some slick stuff because they put me on a teenage shift and they didn't care. You feel me? Baby, how you doing? And they didn't care. And I think at the end of the day, even if it wasn't Mystery Shop, people just play so much, bro, that I don't got time. They would come to work to play, and I'm so serious. You feel what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, I was talking to this guy. He went to my McDonald's. I wasn't there, and I was going in later that day, and a manager, I guess, asked a crew member while he was on the phone with me. The boyfriend was on the phone with me. A manager asked a crew member, they're at my building now, hey, you know, Natalie's shorthanded later. Do you want to stay an hour? And they were like, hell no, I don't want to work with her because it's like I'm so strict. Like, I don't know. I'm not like that I'm strict. I just take my job seriously. That's why you see me pulling up here, you know, I've always taken my job extremely seriously. I remember I wrote a boy up before because the rule of thumb was if the car wasn't at the window to hand the food out to pull it up, and he didn't care. I remember I went to the bathroom to test that ass. I came back and I kept saying, if the car's not ready, pull it up, Jeremy. The car's not ready, pull it up. What are you gonna do if the car's not here, Jeremy? I'm gonna pull it up. I went to the bathroom. I came back, car's at the window. And I'm like, why didn't you pull it up? I just said, I'm just gonna write you up. I'm just gonna write you because you playing. You playing because at the end of the day, my job is to, as a manager, I feel like the less complaints, the better for me. I don't like to give excuses for people. You feel me? And I feel like if there's a complaint, y'all double tap that screen. Come on now, y'all listen to me spill my guts out, son. I feel like I feel like my job is to not get complaints, and it's hard for me to make an excuse of why, crew people are acting a certain way. Like I remember, Kenneth, how you doing? I remember one day. Then I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna go up to the top because I know, proud to be a something. Let me go up to the top. But I remember one day I was at the most. They kept sending me. This is when I lived in Biloxi, Mississippi, and they moved me to like 3 different McDonald's because I was really good at my job. I ain't gonna lie. I was really good at my job, and they moved me to this building that was like the most ghettoest McDonald's. Like Biloxi had a beach. It was right on the beach, but I started realize because I realized patterns. A lady would come in every day and she would want her McChicken dropped fresh. So after, 2 times, no, she didn't want her McChicken dropped fresh. She wanted the crew to change their gloves. She felt like, and I can understand, y'all keep these gloves on all day and you're touching my food. Boom, bam. So she would come in like, change the gloves, right? So I got into the habit of realizing, oh, her face, kitchen, change out gloves. You feel me? I feel like if you hear me say that before she says it, I don't know, it's going to eliminate some discrepancy. So I remember one day, the guy in the kitchen was like, I just changed them. I was like, bruh, please just like, don't argue. Please just change them because she don't know at the end of the day. Like if you say you just changed them, regardless, she's going to ask you to change them. Just change them. Like it's going to make her feel more comfortable, her visually seeing you change them. So we had to get into a whole argument over that. Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like if you eliminate that barrier, there won't be any problems. But I had to tell him, like, bruh, at the end of the day, if you changed them or not, she don't think you did. If she don't visually see you change your gloves, like, why do I got to do all that, though? Just change them. Your show is really like a talk radio, and you'll get a huge fan page. Just find topics that people want to talk about while talking about your thing. I appreciate you saying that, proud to be a sim. That's what I'm trying to do, bruh. I like going live. It makes me happy. I'm going live every day. She has trans colors on. What colors are trans colors? I didn't know that. Was this like a millennium thing that certain colors have been associated with trans? Because my hat's pink. I know plenty of men who wear pink, but they're not considered to be gay or trans. I think Carpe Diem, I think you're projecting, bruh. How long ago was this? The McDonald's story? This happened. Let me see. My youngest daughter's 13. This happened about 12 years ago. I hate when I go to Subway. I've been yelling. Oh, see? Yeah, you got to change them because you got to think like, Sarah, those gloves are like, yeah. Them gloves got to be changed. Like, I would know people that would sweep and keep them gloves on. Those gloves are just like hands. You feel me? So you can't be touching everything and then touch it. And I can relate to her. That's why I just said, just do it. You feel me? If she wants you to do it, just do it. How is that hurting you? I get it. She should be at home making her own food, but she ain't, right? And you're telling me that I got to take this hit for you not changing your gloves or wanting to be argumentative. I got to take the hit because I'm the manager. So she's going to ask to speak to the manager. You feel me? Like, come on, man, save me some time. The manager has to be accountable for everybody in that building. Someone gets food poisoning, manager on shift. Drive-through ain't working, manager's on the shift. The food's incorrect, manager's on the shift. The food, they missing an item. Man, like, come on, bro. Save me some time. I get it. That's what I signed up for, but you can help me eliminate. Y'all can help me eliminate some of the issues. What's hard to beat, a male or a female? Logan and Aiden, what are you, a male or a female? Ellie, thank you for the compliment, guys. I think that's pretty much all I got for y'all, man. That's just my perspective of a manager, being a manager. And that's why sometimes now I'm happy I'm not a manager at Amazon, bruh. I've been a manager like basically all of the jobs minus Amazon. So I don't know. I don't know, bruh. If y'all don't have anything else for your girl, I appreciate y'all pulling up on this Saturday. You said that 10 times and still live. I have. I like to talk though, Sarah. I like to talk. Clearly, your girl like to talk. What up, sister? What's up, Dr. Zeus in the building? Hands to the ceiling. I like to talk. That's my favorite thing to do is talk. I don't know, man. I think because my birth chart, I got all these air qualities. Air signs like to talk. That's what they say. Don't get it twisted, Leo in the building. Yeah, we're going to have to go live one day. I like your cap. Thank you, Dr. Zeus. Sarah, set it up, bruh. What day? We can set it up today. Right now, fam. So I'm going, can you go early on Monday or no? I know sometimes Mondays you go live early. I think we should do interview questions. I think we should interview each other and put it on live. I think that'd be cool. Cause you know you're my sister from another mister. So you're off Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so what time we're gonna go live Monday? It's not about birth charts. Almost all girls like to talk. I think it's about birth charts because to me, personally, I feel like birth charts show trauma. They show areas. Not all women like to talk, believe me. Oh, wow. I'm not up at 5 a.m., bruh. Because I got to take my daughter to school Monday, but she'll be done at like, school starts at 9:30. But I can get ready before, when I get ready to go live, I take a shower and stuff like I'm going to work. I can get ready before I take her to school, and then we can come back and hop into it. I appreciate you guys liking. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going live every day in October. Make sure you turn your notification on. Don't just turn it on. Make sure you select all notifications because a lot of people are like, Natalie, I don't see you on my algorithm. And I'm like, are your notifications on? Yeah. You didn't select all. Turn all of them on. You heard me, son? I remember years back working at Subway. I used to hate it, especially during Thanksgiving, because the greedy black people would come in. Oh, yeah. They made me work like every holiday. And that's one thing I like at Amazon is that even though I work all the holidays, it's double time pay. Boy, I was working at McDonald's, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all of that. St. Patrick's Day. Willie in the building. Hey, Natalie, that's me. Willie when I was on my thug dizzle. When I was bench pressing bitches. When I was like that fit, men would come up to me like, you ain't as strong as you think you are. And I'm like, what is wrong with you, boy? Y'all are so insecure that it's crazy. What do they call it? Deadlift you. I shall gotta work. Oh, man, proud to be a simp. Are you black by chance? Man, what does that mean? What does that mean? Oh man, oh my God. What's going on here, boy? Marco, how you doing? But I'm gonna let you guys settle whatever beef y'all got after y'all get done. I'm gonna dip out. I'm asking because I don't know if you're black or white. People don't know if I'm black or white either. Or biracial. What are you talking about today? I'm wrapping up, John Mayer. We were talking about why is it okay for people to be fake nowadays? Why is it okay for trolls to be trolls? What changed? Because when I grew up, if you were a hater, that was considered bad, but now it's like it's acceptable to be a hater. So I was asking the perspective of people of the chat what they thought shifted it for it to be acceptable. A lot of people think that it's influenced by social media, and I think also with social media and like just yes people, yes men that are around you that don't like correct you. It's crazy. Hating is cool now, bruh. Like, come on now. There's trolls that be on here that are okay with being trolls. You feel me what I'm saying? Life 232, how you doing? San Antonio, Texas. Karen in the building. Not beef. That's not what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm trying to say. Um, I know you asked. I'll let you guess. You gonna guess though, man? Yo, son. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Blame the evil spirits too, bruh. Evil spirits too. We didn't put that in there. Evil spirits too. The word says that this would be 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 2. I'm not erased because that has the beginning and the ending. When I cannot be calculated, I've tried for years, even not even carbon dating could get it done. That's all I got for you, bruh. Karen, thank you for the stickers. That's all I got for you, boy. Tyler, the 80s baby, how you doing? 80s babies in the chat. I'm an 80s baby. In the last days, people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of hate and God, disobedient, disrespectful to their parents, haters of God. See that nowadays. Yeah, you're absolutely right. 41, I'll let you guess. It's important to you. Now we got like all of the chips in the bucket. I think the whole chat's waiting on if you're going to guess Maine or not. I mean, I don't mind hanging out. Y'all know I could talk for days. I could talk for days, son. Only Bible filling and stuff, that's all. Thank you, John Mayer. I appreciate you pulling up and letting us know. Say hi. Say Life 23. These people will be in church. Read the next verse. So Cruddy, how you doing? Make sure y'all hit the like. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all new to the chat. May, what's up? You gonna answer his question or not? My name is Nick Her. Nice to meet you, Nick. Also, May wants to know if you're gonna answer the question. Proud to be simp. Proud to be a simp. I think he's typing. We'll figure it out. We'll see what he says. Guys, while we're waiting on I'm yellow. Girl, you more than yellow. You are Epi, you are bright. Can you give me a shout out? Mugen, how you doing? If you think that you're black, 41, you just keep thinking you're black. So what does that mean? You are what you say you are? Is that what you're saying? Proud to be simp? Epi, yeah, you bright, boy. I thought my whole life I was bright. When I saw you that day on live and I said, I think you were driving. I said, girl, you bright, boy. It was starting to get dark outside. I said, John Bright, tonight, you and I. You black Mugen? Appreciate you letting us know, cuz. What's up? What's up? What we gonna do? Okay, Sam, not gonna do this on Nat's channel because you're not gonna answer my question, but continue, Nat. I think I'm pretty much done, bro. I just wanted to see where it was gonna go, where the conversation was gonna go. Maybe though, you know what I found out, Maine? A lot of you don't have to do it, but I realize in psychology, if you share something about you, it makes people. I'm not saying that proud to be a simp is going to answer the question. Thank you so much, Mugen. I don't look like that no more. That was like my prime. That was prime time Nat. Um, but I know in psychology, if you typically share a secret about you, it opens people up to share a secret about them. But I know I asked Proud to be a simp before, like, how old are you, bruh? Because we were talking about music, and he wouldn't disclose how old he was. So if you get his race, I'll send you some money. Thank you though, Mugen. Fake been cool. Look at Ice Cube. He was a studio gangster. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's why I talked about it before, Wheezy. I didn't know you've been in here, bruh. Welcome back, Wheezy. I'm just not a fake person. I'm not going to tell people what they want to hear. And I think that's why my channel doesn't have 1 million zillion subscribers. I can easily get on here and put on some short shorts and get the subscribers up, but I'm just going to be myself. You feel me? If you don't like me for me, I don't think you like me. I don't believe in evil spirits. I think we titled events and call them good or bad. What? We're going to get back to that, Proud. What or who started the trend of fake or false eyelashes? I once took my mama's scissors and cut off my eyelashes. Big mistake because of the dust. I don't know who started fake eyelashes, but I got some on, guys. If y'all are interested in the eyelashes that I use, because to me, my eyelashes have never been the extent growth that I want them to be. I started doing eyelashes before it was like popping off. So that's why I personally wear eyelashes. And if you're interested in ones I got on, check the bio. I have a link to where I get the eyelashes and then where I get my mic that I'm on, and then also the toothpaste I use, because those are like the top 3 questions I hear. So check the link in my bio on my YouTube channel. Devil Reverse Love, God Reverse. What iPhone do I have? I'm on the 16. I don't really like how the 17 look. Plus, I just got the 16, so I'm good. I'm okay with it. Yo, what up, fam? How you feeling? Andrew, how you doing? I see you blowing up my shorts and stuff. Appreciate you holding it down like a real one. Do you block people for asking questions? Depends on the questions. Because I turned off no kids allowed in here. So if you're in here asking me to do something like very childlike, my mods are going to kick you out, not me. And I support them. You know what I'm saying? It's a relationship. I'll let him keep repeating my messages. If he knows himself, he will be able to answer it. So do a backflip. See, that's that childish stuff I'm talking about. I'm not here to like entertain y'all like that. Like if you want people to do backflips and stuff, turn on ESPN. I think they might have somebody on there that does it. But what you were saying, Proud to be a simp, me and my husband were discussing earlier. I was like, bruh, I ran out of sage. I ran out of Palo Santos. I be saging my house and stuff. And I felt like, bruh, here lately, you know, I got stressed just like other people, but I've been like really like, I mean, I got like, you know, other shit going on. I'm not going to get into it. It's on the exclusive members channel. But I was like, well, I haven't really saged my house lately. And he was like, I don't believe in that. And I was like, I get what you're saying. He was like, I don't believe in energy like that. I feel like you are the energy. And I said, I feel that. But you got to think there's 3 people living in my house, me, him, and my daughter. And we're around positive and negative energy all day. I believe like negative energy follows you home. You feel me? So if I'm having a bad day, let's say there's 30 days in a month. He's having a bad day. There's 30 days. My daughter's at school where there's, oh my God, all those hood rats. You feel me? And I feel like if we come home and we're all having a bad day, that we bring that negative energy to me. And I feel better when I sage it. It could be mentally, but I feel better. Like I went in the other day for, I had a dentist appointment and I had a procedure, but they were telling me like, bro, I've never been diagnosed with high blood pressure, but like I said, I think it's they said your blood pressure is high, but they said it could be the pain from my tooth as well. But I think like since I've saged, and I would feel like, because you know, if you don't have high blood pressure, I would feel anxious, and I've never felt that way. But like I said, I got like side stuff going on too. You feel me? That I'm learning to like let go of. Like it's really hard. Like it's hard. I can't really go into details, but Hell yeah, you a real one for show. Must respect your heart. Shout out to you. Thank you, Andrew. I'm not reading that simp. Singing ain't for you. Now I'm not a singer. Boy, I used to think I could sing, and then someone checked me and was like, Natalie, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta sing from your abdominal too. I wasn't singing from my abdominal. He was like, I was like, they were like, we were like, she was like, they were like, what does my hat say? Tampa Bay Rays. It's like the baseball team here. In Tampa. What are your views about BBL Brazilian butt lifts? And could come I feel like that's a good question. CA. I'm gonna get into it. I told you I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't know the age. I told you I was. Yeah. You told me that you were born in 71, but you also said off the bat when I was like, how old are you? Proud. You were like, I don't discuss my age. So like when people tell me that and they block me like that, I don't like press it. But then you were like, yeah, I was born in 71. How old from UGK Records? Yes. Isn't that what no, I'm thinking something else. So CA, when you say what is my thoughts about Brazilian butt lifts, I feel like people have their own. Let me get philosophical now. When I start looking away, when I start looking up, I means I'm in a deep process. I feel like some people have their own opinion of beauty. See, me, I've always had juicy lips. I've always been thickness coming through. So I can't hate on the next person who feels like they need that. But I also feel like society has boosted Brazilians. Like, you turn on the TV, if you see a music video, a rap music video, everybody's talking about they want a thick girl. So I think that unsubconsciously puts in women's minds that I have to have a thick exterior in order to attract a man, because it's all you hear. Like I hear people who are not even thick tell me, well, this man told me I was thick. And it's like, to me, if someone came up to me, even though I know I am, and told me that I was, to me, I'm going to see it as an insult, because I don't like people like complimenting my body. I get it. It's going to happen. But at the end of the day, I think if a woman wants it, if it makes her feel better, then do it. I feel like you only live one life. If you feel like you need that in order to get it, then do it. So I think obviously Kim K did it because she felt like she needed it. But I also feel like there is a deep, come on, y'all, help me out. Y'all know I worked last night. Pressure for women to have one. You feel me? That's all you hear in radio. Not on radio, but that's all you hear in rap songs. I want me a thick woman. She's got to be thick. If she ain't thick, I don't want her. Thick this, thick that, all this thick. So it's like, that's all you hear. I look like I sing. I wish I could. Hold on, y'all. My daughter, y'all's kids do this. They text y'all like, come here. Like we're not in the same house together. Let me know in the chat below. I ain't got to know if I'm the only person. Please let me know. Epi, if you're in here, your kids do this. Maine, if you're in here, does your kids do that? Y'all be literally in the same room and they text you, come here. So that's my opinion on it. Nieve, that's my daughter, y'all. Be nice now. Don't be in here on the bull. How you doing, Nieve? What's up, Terry? How y'all doing? I look like I'm a singer. I wish I could sing. It'd be over. I'd be one of those people. If I was a singer, I would go around and sing all the time till it would be annoying people. You affect your environment, not the environment affects you. Just tune into yourself and vibrate. Can you come here? Y'all see her? Y'all see her? Hello from Brazil. Brazil in the building. Nieve, you're going to have to give me a second. Now I take the phone 5 hours a day. What are you talking about, Sarah? Ashley, how you doing? Harrisburg, how you doing? My daughter did that, but she's in college now. Oh, shout out to your daughter for going to college, man. Really proud of her. Let her know I said that. Terry said you just chilling. Sarah says roll call. Roll call. Who's all in here? Not trying to make weird comments, but you look like Cardi B. I told y'all. Makina, someone tell me that I look like Nicki. And then I told him, well, people tell me all the time I look like Cardi. So which one is it? I see the likes. Girl. Drop where you're watching from. Where y'all watching from? Let me know. You going viral. Nieve, get out. Exit. Get out. Oh, you don't let your kids keep their phone all day? Yeah, because it influences them. Like we made a short since Nieve's in here. I think TikTok influences them. She wanted a $1,000 back to school shopping list. And hit Vincent and Vision in the building. Guys, check him out. He does content. How you doing, fam? You feel better if the sage you believe to be changing your emotions, feeling it. Water, guys. You be do it because you have a connection to the sage bringing the results. Ultimately, it's you. Oh, I feel what you're saying. But yeah, I feel more since I did it. Yeah, I kicked my daughter out. Man, that's my daughter. I'm doing okay. How's the chat, guys? Check out Hens Vision. He does content too. You didn't have to kick her out like that, man. It's cool. She hasn't came in here yet. But she wanted a $1,000 Christmas list. And I mean, back to school list. And I think it's because Sarah TikToks. I think TikTok's like, oh, get this. What is it called? That backpack that's trending. Oh, you're good. You're good. She ain't came in here yet, but she needed to be kicked out. What's that one backpack? She wanted this backpack for back to school that costs like $60. Then she wanted a Stanley, and I think it's because they get on TikTok and they see all of that. You feel me? No, Maine, listen to me. She needed to be kicked out. Wait until they get old with that butt lift. Yeah, but that's what even Nicki Minaj said. She said that she only got a butt lift because when she came up, she would go to the studio with Wayne all the time, and that's how he had around him were women with, big butts. So she felt, I don't want to say the pressure. I don't know. I can't quote her word from word, or she was influenced to get one because she felt like that's all she was seeing, and that's all you see. The fact this is true, men need a woman that has respect for herself and a woman with a good heart and a humble mindset. That's hard to find though, bruh. That's so hard to find. Like when I do I don't really talk to people anymore at work. But when I would talk to people at my last warehouse, they would say that, like, Natalie, you're so level-headed. Like, you being 39, when I meet 39-year-olds, they want to go to the club. They want to, like, you don't want to go. I'm like, I don't want, like, I'm past that. I mean, maybe, I don't even think if I wasn't married, I'd be wanting to, like, after a certain time, like, stuff gets old. You feel me? Like, I already had that time. Whisper, okay, yeah, man, she needed to be kicked out, man. You needed to kick. She ain't in here talking about nothing. Guys, make sure you hit the like. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, man. I'm supposed to be off, but y'all are flooding the chat, and I appreciate that. I feel like the longer I go live, it's basically based off of the chat. I go off the energy. Fake describes someone that is in deliberate intimidation of the real thing, and people are fake. Like, I'm not gonna get all philosophical, bruh, but long story short, because y'all know I'd be ranting. There was a time me and my husband separated. I started talking to this guy from my job. We wound up falling out because I found that he was fake. But, I was still like talking to him because we would still leave and go to the gym together. Well, I started talking to a different guy. And I realized, let me say it as clean cut as I can, because I don't know if she's going to hop back in here. But this guy wanted to do something that intimate that he knew I did. Let's just say that. A different guy. And so I basically told the guy, oh, yeah, we can do it. But I didn't want to do it yet. You feel me? But long story short, when I said it, he got all excited. I'm on my way over now. We're going to do it. And I was like, bro, I'm just playing with you. I'm just testing you. You feel me? Anywho, we wound up falling out over it because, I think that guy was just being fake to do that. So when I was talking to the gym trainer, the ex, he told me, yeah, you have to choose wisely these men because they're going to tell you whatever they want to hear, including me. And it's like, what does that even mean? Like, because I feel like me personally, I'm going to come as I am. You feel me? And if you don't like me as an individual, if we don't vibe as an individual, I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not. What do you mean choose wisely, bruh? I said, what is this game? Not Game of Thrones. What is it called? Hunger Games? Choose wisely? Come on, man. I just think a lot of people, I don't know what the shift is, but something has shifted. Not saying all men are like this, but something has shifted for people to be okay with being fake because I would feel like if I didn't connect with this individual that we're not made to be. Skirt, next one. Let's see if I have a better connection with this. But it's really hard, at least me, and I made a video talking about it because I'm a thicker woman and we just said how thicker women are put on a pedestal. I think the more thicker you are or the more prettier you are, the more sexualized you are. And don't get me wrong, it's already hard being a woman, but I think when you're thicker, you're more or beautiful or whatever, you got a good head on your shoulders, you have something to offer. I think that floods the gates of deception to where you're getting more people who are easily to deceive you to make it seem like there's something they're not. And I'm not okay with that, bruh. I think if everybody was who they are, like, why would you waste my time? Because eventually I'm going to find out you're not who you are, or you're going to pretend it or fake it till you get what you want, and then you're going to dip out, bro. That, to me, I don't like that. I just think that that's why there's so many divorces. Like, people marry people all the time thinking they're somebody else and they're completely different. And that's not right. Like, it's telling me what happened. Where did you, to me, that's like a disorder. You can't be who you are from the jump. You have to pretend to be somebody to get something. Not saying all men are like that. I'm just talking from me, my experience being who I am. But I've seen it countless times. And for that man to sit there to admit it to me, and we used to talk. Come on, man. And then he wound up having a girlfriend. Sis, Corey posted. He wound up having a girlfriend and wound up getting married. So he was talking to me the whole time he proposed or was about to. People are fake. Why though? Why? And why am I just so real? I don't get it. I don't know what. I don't know, bruh. Back to the chat. Give me an authentic check. Girl, you got me. My daughter just texted me Taco Bell. Y'all know I just took her earlier this week, right? Give me a athletic check light that boxer hope spell. I don't know who she is, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Tap that like button, guys. Also, I like a female that can read and study ancient history because after everything, that's got to be a great combo. It does. I'll go to the clubs just to be relaxed and remind myself to stay. I feel like, bro, I'm more of a homebody. Now, like, these people be on something else, bro. Like, I was so mad. I can understand, but Nicki Minaj came to Tampa last year, bro, and I really, really want to. Y'all know I love Nicki. I love me, Nicki. My husband knows I love Nicki, but he didn't want me to go because he's like, you don't know what people be on nowadays, Natalie, and I don't. People are shooting, not saying, blicking up movie theaters. You feel me? Like, it's just not as safe as it used to be. I go to the club and relax and remind myself. People are weird, bruh. And I remember when I used to go out to the club, I used to just take random drinks from people. Can't do it no more. You mixed? Who, me? No, I'm African American. My dad's light skin. I showed a picture of him earlier, Hint Vision. I don't know if you're still here because I ranted a little bit, but I say he looked like Prince with a slick back, but he looks light skinned. You feel me? They like boys. That's all. Yeah, and that's what I used to think, Sarah. I used to think, because, when me and my man took a break, I'm like 33, 34. I would think like This is like how a high schooler acts. You feel me? I do not expect a grown man to be out here chasing cookies. You feel that's I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe like I said, mentally, I feel like I've always been ahead. Not like I'm just like I know that I want a relationship. So if I get any signs that you're just trying to wham bam, thank you, ma'am, I'm not interested. I don't know about anybody else, but AI is confusing me, and it's going to get more worse. AI stuff that hasn't been put. Oh yeah, AI is starting to get more and more. You feel me? Tap that like button. Thank you, man. Come to think about it, I've never owned a TV. I think TVs are going out of style though. I think because they're canceling all these like popular shows. I think everything's going to switch over to phone. You know, they just canceled. Hint Vision dropped a short talking about it. They canceled Catfish. I mean, I know it's not really like a lot of people didn't think Catfish was still on, but it had been on for countless seasons. I think Catfish came out when I was like right after I got out of high school in 2005. Shh, don't tell nobody. Quick question. I just got a divorce. Is that what we outgrow our conversation? Sometimes, like, I think people grow apart. So they say people grow apart every 7 years, but I think it kind of depends on how they presented themselves when y'all first got together. Don't get me wrong. I think like the first whatever year is the honeymoon stage, but I think sometimes like people just outgrow each other. So it doesn't necessarily mean that, in my opinion, it doesn't necessarily mean that someone came fake. It just could mean somebody outgrew each other. I know, man. I've been leaving for 40 minutes now. I went to her show. It was nice. I wish I could go, bruh. Because I hate it. I said, man, what if Nicki does a Rihanna and retires? Am I going to regret this? And I know I will. I've seen her back in the day because I went to Lil Wayne and Nicki was there, but Nicki wasn't on this caliber. That's when Nicki had, the Marge Simpson hair. So this was like throwback Nicki. Damn zone. Hope you good. What's going on, Facts? I'd be scared to leave the house. I'm scared to leave the house now. I'm so ultimate homebody, bruh. I'm comfortable staying in the house, and I shouldn't be. Like, I should be going now getting my vitamin D from the sun, me being on night shift, but like I'm just so comfortable like staying in zone. Maybe she wasn't happy, or maybe she just wanted to move on and do something different with herself. Yeah, man, I hopefully. I don't think it's necessarily you, zone. Ain't nothing wrong than chasing cookies. Keep it, man. People they be in their 40s chasing cookies. 40s. I'm like 39. I hear so many like I have to like mug people some days, bro, at work. Cause like I said, like I don't show my badonkadonk like that, but it's there. You feel me? And I'm not gonna show it to prove that it's there. But I remember the other day I was leaving. I scanned my badge to get in somewhere. This man is literally staring at me, and I had to like I'll stare back. I'll stare back. I don't have a TV at all. Yes, no worries. I think it was a gift at Simp. Catfish is yeah, Catfish was I don't have a TV. Hey, girl. Hey. Every relationship is unique. Amen, it is. I don't plan on getting married a very long time from now. Yeah, I feel like you outgrow your hat. No, I didn't. My hat, I don't know. It's like big. I don't know. Isn't it big? Like every time I put this on, I'm like, dang, this is big, bruh. Dang, it's big. I can't take it off now because I've been sweating, and my edges are sweated off now, so it's gonna look real funny. Well, if being fake, it's because they are after something, obviously. But once you have a relationship with yourself, it's not going to want. Slow down, Natalie. When you're not going to want to just get with anybody. Yeah. That's what I started realizing. Like, bruh, the last 5 people I tried talking to try to get a little piece of my cookies, my milkshake. I just said, nah, man. I'm like, now I'm starting to turn into an introvert. I'm an extrovert, and that's why I'm so engaging I believe I'm engaging on social media. I'm naturally an extrovert, but I've talked about Goofy that So many like weird things have happened to me to now where it's like I have to be an introvert. The moment I clock in, I'm an introvert. Depending on the individual, like I might talk to a couple people and they might know who the I really am, but by heart, I'm an extrovert. But so many weird things have happened to me that now I don't really talk to people. It's sad, boy. Battle Zone. It was a sigh from God, brother. It may be something better. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there will be another tour. Thank you, Cardi. So I said, man, if she's coming in real life, I'm coming. Life is beautiful. Struggle, pain is an opportunity. Yeah, my hat's still unstrapped in the back. That's why it's like really low now. Life is beautiful. Struggle, pain is an opportunity to become strong. It is. Like I feel like every struggle makes you build character to make you a stronger individual, guys. I'm really about to dip out for real. I'm an antisocial loner too. I'm social. I'm just social at a distance. You feel what I'm saying? Watching TV right now while just chilling. Hey, yo, is that your mama with the air strap forehead? What does that mean? Is that your natural hair? You gotta guess. What are you talking about on my real head right now or in the photo? I don't chase cookies because I'm asexual. Talk to them, but donk. I'm using. Y'all never heard but donk? They don't make you feel a little bit happy knowing that you still check out. No. I don't know. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this hat. Hold on. I remember like during the heart of COVID, bruh, I was working on Amazon and I would eat lunch with my people and I would always see like a man looking over the corner and staring at me down. And my homegirls would be like, feel like that's a blessing because not everybody gets that attention. It doesn't really matter if I'm married. I don't like people staring at me. Hold on, guys. Water. I ain't gonna lie. I think I took too much magnesium and it messed with me, man. But yeah, I've never liked people to stare at me. I just feel like I will respect you more. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. I would respect someone more if they came up to me, hey, I find you beautiful. I just don't think there's really a good explanation of staring somebody down. But yeah, my homegirls would say like, or even a homeboy, he would say, man, at least people are staring at you. No one stares at me. But me personally, I've never liked being stared at. I did a semi-viral live, I mean, not live, short, when I said every time someone stares at me, I'll stop and smile and just wave at them because I just think there's a 3-second rule. Life is a beautiful journey. I'm proud of myself and what I've overcome. Yes, husband, I'm proud of you too, bro. I think that there has to be struggles in life. If not, you're not going to build character. I'm one of one. We all are. Amen. Yes, we are. Tap that like button. Are you a follower of Lilith Monsters? I don't know what that means. I don't like repeating some stuff. Well, I feel like it's some kind of spell, bruh. I don't repeat. I'm so weird. I don't drink like, what's that one drink? Liquid death. I don't drink that because I feel like that's premeditating death. I don't drink Death Wish coffee. I don't drink stuff like that. I don't read a whole bunch of stuff if it seems like it's going to be weird, bruh. Yeah, I appreciate you all. Thank you, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Y'all know Saturday's not really my day, but I appreciate all of my subscribers. Anybody who subbed today, who finds what I'm saying slightly interesting. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate my mods being here and holding it down. Yes, see, I'm 55 years old. My divorce was a gift. I'm enjoying myself and want to say thank you. Oh, yeah, of course. I feel like me personally, I'm married, but I feel like if I ever got a divorce, I would never be with anybody else. Like, it's a lot to be married. I've been married for 14 years. No, I've been with him for 14 years. We've been married for like 11 years. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I say that because before you slid on here, we were talking about why I'm taking my YouTube serious. And I get it. YouTube is my, what's that word I'm looking for? You feel what I'm trying to say. My journey, and I get it. Not everybody's going to agree with it. Thank you so much, Oracle. I appreciate you cussing and the gift. It's my journey, and I get it. Everybody's not going to believe in it, but it's really hard to convince someone who doesn't believe in it. Like, he thinks I'm perfectly good at Amazon. I've been at Amazon for 6 years, but I feel like that's not where my heart is. My heart is getting on here and talking to people and reaching people. That's my true passion. I really love talking to people. And I say that about that land life in the building. You say you never heard about Badonkadonk. South London in the building. But I say this to say this, right? Even though it's my passion, don't get me wrong, he does support me now, but it's not made for him to support. Just think if I was a single woman, you feel me? If I was a single woman, I wouldn't have to explain why I'm doing this, and that. I can just live my life. Like when you're married, of course you have to communicate, say why it's respectful. But I also feel like this is my gift talking. It sounds like a weird gift to say, like, but this is my gift because when I was working at Herbalife, when I would bring people into the shop, see, I would walk around and like solicit, which I shouldn't have done, and bring people back to the shop. I would notice that that lady that was interested in me would sit here behind me and stare at me. You feel me? Like I'm so who I am. Like I can't really describe it. I'm so who I am. Y'all see who I am, right? Right. Hopefully you do. But I would bring someone to the shop and be like, all right, pause. When I would get people to come to the shop, I would go up to them and be like, hey, how are you? I would smile them. Hey, how are you? My name's Natalie. I'm over here at this business. We have these mega teas if you're trying to, if you have high blood pressure, diabetes. I'm not sure if you're interested in losing weight. I have one-on-one personal training. I would love to bring you into the shop for a sample. That's how I would tell people. And they would be like, oh, yeah. I would bring people in like, grr, grr. And I never sold anything before. So, boom, my job is as someone who is working off of commission the moment they came in the shop to get them to purchase something to make them lose weight. So, like, I've never sold anything before, guys. Like, I worked at McDonald's. Remember that because it's going to come back in the end of the story, right? I worked at McDonald's. I worked at factories, right? I've never sold anything. So, boom, I knew the moment they came in the shop, it was game on. I wanted them to buy this mega tea that gave them energy, that was good for high blood pressure, diabetes. I wanted them to buy the aloe that was the antidote to these ingredients, right? Or I wanted them to try this powder that helped me lose weight, right? Let me get into the picture, get back into the story. Thank you guys for following me because I know this is a long story. Boom, I lost weight. Boom, that was me. And like one of my primes. Fast forward. I would notice this lady that was just like me who would have to sell products too. She would be behind me glaring like this. And I'll be like, why is she looking at me like that? And every time, just about when these people would come in the shop, they would leave with two of these products, the aloe and the Palessa, which helped. It was $100. Boom. And I would make an announcement. So-and-so joined the team. They're starting their fitness journey. You feel me? And I would, follow up with these people. But the thing is, she was so perplexed. She would tell me, I just don't understand how you're getting these people to buy this product. I can't do it. She worked at a daycare or learning advance, I don't know, daycare. But it was the point that it wasn't about where we worked. It was that I'm really a people person at heart, and she couldn't understand. And she started to get jealous. And she would say to me, like, I'd be like, why are you looking at me like that? Because, she turned gay for me and kept sitting on my lap. And she was like, I'm looking at you like that because I'm trying to understand how you do that. And that's the thing. I can't teach you how to be. I'm going to check the chat, guys. Y'all know I like to talk. Hit the like button if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I can't teach you how to talk to people. I can't teach you how to be. I think if you're a people person, either you got it or you don't. I can't teach you. But she started to be envious of me because if 5 people walked in that shop, 3 people would walk out buying this product that cost $100. And she was trying to either cipher my energy or mock, you feel me, impersonate Natalie, to get people in, I started to realize like she had the hardest time selling products at first, but then when she started to sell some, which it wasn't like she wasn't, she didn't have the same ratio I did, but she started doing the same announcements, such and such about a product. Ooh, like she was competing with me. And it was like, bro, you're not comfortable being yourself, man. You ain't comfortable being yourself. And she started to despise me because I was naturally good at talking to people. I don't know. I can't really, when I say it out loud, it sounds egotistical, but literally I would look up because the customer is right in front of me like I'm in front of you, right? And she's like me in this picture behind me. So I would see her looking at me and she would look at me like, and then I realized like I started sending all of the people who purchased their products. Obviously, another thing, guys, hold on, and then I'm gonna get into that, and then I'm gonna get into the chat. My bad. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying. I know this sounds like, I don't know. I love that you guys listening to me talk because I love to talk, but it sounds like childish. It seems like a simple story, but it really means a lot. Boom, 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 boom. I appreciate the hearts, y'all. But thank you, Hazma. I seen your message, bruh. It sounds childish, but she started imitating everything I was doing. Like, so one reason, like I'm a people person, and I think that's why, Herbalife was really good for me because I'm naturally a people person. So I would naturally go out and engage with people, pull people into the shop. And I think another thing that really, why I was like the top whatever at Herbalife was because I'm money driven. So if you meet someone who loves talking to people and who loves making money, I could have been the perfect car salesperson. You got to think that was my first, sales job. But guys, I'm getting to the chat. My bad. My cousin lives in Brixton. I was around when they had Brixton riots, and they used to. Oh yeah. Let's get the 80 likes. Yes, we got 81. Thank you, man. She appreciates you. Thank you, man. I do appreciate you all listening, man. It means a lot because my talking to me is therapy, and to have you guys sitting here and listening, it means a lot. Oracle King, I think I shouted you out for the floating hearts, but if I didn't, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Simp shout out to the mods. Thank you, Battle Zone. Hold on, guys. I think I took too much magnesium, bruh. I see we got some deletion going on. Thank you guys for monitoring the chat. Awesome sauce. You're welcome for nothing. Your husband is blessed to have you. Thank you so much, man. That's Nicki Minaj. Her husband's gay. The Brenda Lightfoot. Whatever that means, guys. Exchange of emotions. Made money off of GameStop. Battle Zone. You may not have to come back, bro. Enjoy the channel and sub to the channel. Thank you so much, man. Death Wish coffee. What the hell? There's a coffee called Death Wish. It has like 40 times the limit of caffeine. And keep in mind, I work in Amazon, so I see it go out all the time. There's also like I think it's like a carbonated mountain water called Liquid Death. And I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? What? I would not drink something called Liquid Death. I would not drink something called Death Wish. I think that's premeditation. Well, look like, oh, give me one of them Liquid Deaths over there, bruh. Bruh, you setting yourself up. I think you could teach. You do need love and what you do. Yes. Look, I've been on here for 127 minutes. I love talking. That's my favorite thing to do. Like if I would get in trouble at work, they would say, Natalie, quit talking so much. Quit talking, Natalie. Peyton, ill to you too, Peyton. Skitty Portions, how you doing, guys? If y'all don't have anything else, bruh, I think I wore out my welcome. I got to go live again tomorrow. If you like Food Battle Zone, check out my food. Who don't like food? I like food. I seen the other day when Ryan went live, he had posted one of your he had his live background, one of the plates you made, but he wound up changing it because I think he had it set up when he went into the live that it wasn't working the correct way. Yeah, I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm about to dip out. My name is Reggie. Reggie, how you doing? Yeah, I was at work when he went live. It was like 4:30 in the morning, and he got on there, and I kept trying to chat. I was like, what's going on, bruh? But when I noticed when I tried to type in the chat, I saw Tremaine. I was like, oh, that's Maine's food. It looked good. That plate looked good. Oh, how you do it, bruh? You just copied your link. Y'all subscribe to Maine. If y'all like food, pull up on his channel. He's an amazing chef. But if y'all don't have anything else for me, slide over to his channel. But I'm for real about to dip out now. I know I said that 40 times. No, I didn't say it 40 times. Man, I appreciate you listening to me, y'all. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you guys for pulling up this Saturday. Don't forget. I'm going to try to think of something to talk about tomorrow. I don't know, boy. Each day I'm going live for 2 hours. I don't know how I'm going to keep thinking of stuff. I really got the gift of the gab. You hear me? Did you pull a Navy today? Don't know what that means. Barry. Oh, yeah, Ryan's a cool one. Ryan's really real. I like Ryan. He's a real one. That's why I say, like, when I find people that's on my frequency, I kind of gravitate to them because there's a lot of fake people out here, bro. There's too many fake people, and I don't have the time, especially if I'm going live twice a day. Trevor and don't know what do you mean, Trevor and the other guys? That's all I got for you. I'm gonna pull off. But before I leave, let me run my promo, guys. If you're trying to develop any kind of confidence, please check the link in the bio. I have a confidence ebook to teach you my ways. I was always confident, but now I feel like it's for fine tuning. I can teach you how to be this confident for whatever you're trying to use it for. Not other than that, a lot of people ask me about my mic. There's a Amazon link in my bio. Click that link to find out how to get this mic. And a lot of people ask me about how are my teeth so white. Check that link in the bio. And eyelashes. People tell me like my eyes look really popping. What do I do? Everything's in that link. Click that link. Maybe we can get to 84 likes today. If not, it's cool. I love you guys. I miss you. Don't forget, I'm going live all October. So tomorrow I'll be back with whatever I didn't talk about today. Thank you for getting me to 84. Thank you, Maine, for that update. But guys, I'll see you tomorrow, probably 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being here. I really enjoy it, man. Thank you so much, Barry. I appreciate you being 84, 85. Thank you, guys. Spot on. I enjoyed the conversation. Of course, man. Of course. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I love you. I miss you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow for Nattober.